My name is Teresa Benoit, and I'm one of the owners of the Relationship Therapy Center. This video is intended to really give you a good sense of who we are and what the fellowship is all about, so you can decide if it makes sense to send us an application. This fellowship is a very unique, one-of-a-kind opportunity. I actually don't know of anything like it anywhere, because it's 3 years paid that is specifically designed to help you become an exceptional couples therapist. It's perfect for someone that loves to learn and is passionate about couples therapy. So just to give you a little background, Jeb and I in 2006 started the Relationship Therapy Center. And we had graduated a couple years before then, and we just realized there was so much more that we needed to learn in order to be effective couples counselors. You know, we found ourselves just doing a lot of additional training. We studied with John Gottman and Susan Johnson, Brent Atkinson, Terry Real. We did trauma models like EMDR and hypnosis and PIT, and we just needed a lot more in order to feel really competent. And it took a while. And then when we developed the skills we felt like we needed, we started to add therapists to the Relationship Therapy Center. We have over 20 therapists now, and we're the largest couples therapy center in the area. But we found that with every therapist we added, we had to do that training for them, because we either needed to bring in trainers, which we do a lot of, but we also were doing a lot of training them ourselves and doing supervision, because like us, they also needed more skills in order to really be effective. And we really want to provide the best couples therapy to our community. And so we just found that we needed to train our therapists more. About 5 years ago, we decided, let's make it official. Let's create a fellowship. And this fellowship has been incredible. It is designed to really help you learn how to be an exceptional couples therapist. It is a 3-year commitment, and I want to be clear about that because you are part of a cohort of therapists. There's 6 of you. So it doesn't work to leave halfway through. You really are committing to 3 years. There's opportunities beyond that too if you want to stay at RTC, but to be clear, it is a 3-year commitment. It's a full-time job, and it is evenings and weekends, because that's when couples can come to therapy. So if you know that you can't do any evenings and weekends and that just wouldn't work with your life, this probably isn't the right fit for you. So those are kind of the basics of it, but let me walk through the different years and how they look. The first year of the fellowship is really about learning the basics of couples counseling so that you start to feel competent. The second year is about working with more complex couples, often trauma, so we're teaching you a trauma model and really helping you work with couples that have a little more going on than some of the easier couples. And then the third year is all about specialization. Like, what are you interested in? Do you want to do more with affairs? Are you interested in sex therapy? I mean, finding your niche and developing that specialty. Then the fellowship's over and you have choices. Of course, you can move on somewhere. You're also welcome to make RTC your home. And if you were to do that, the 4th year is really about implementation. So you use what you learn. We find that when you're teaching what you've learned, let's say you're teaching the new group of fellows about affairs, you're really learning it in a deeper way. Or maybe you're doing some groups or, whatever you're excited about, but really implementing that in the 4th year. And then beyond that, there's 3 different tracks you can take if you want to stay at RTC. You can be one of our intensive couples counseling counselors. You can learn more about our ICC program on our website. It's a very cool opportunity. Or you could just do regular therapy. We'd love to keep you if you want to keep doing therapy and maybe using your specialty. Or maybe you want to help us with training some of the new fellows and you're passionate about teaching a little bit. And so you could be doing couples therapy as well as supporting a new fellowship. You could even have bigger ideas. Maybe you have an idea of a specialty center you want to open and we could support you in doing something like that. So for people that really want this to be a home and a career, this is a great opportunity. But also if you just want it to be a 3-year fellowship, that works too. I think the thing that makes us really special here at the RTC is that we have a fantastic community. our therapists are so fun to be around. And so we are looking for someone that shares that kind of spirit and really wants the community atmosphere. You don't have to come to every happy hour and party or whatever, but having that kind of desire for a cohort and connection and community is important to us. We also really celebrate diversity. We would love it if you can add some diversity to RTC. We think it's really important, and we like different kinds of people and different perspectives, whether it's racial diversity or gender, just anything that makes you unique, we would love to hear about. Interesting specialties, And then the other thing I would say we're really looking for is someone that can hold the room, because couples therapy requires a certain capacity to make people feel safe and to contain. And so even though you don't have the experience, that's what we're here for, you really do need to have the personality of being able to hold the room in order to be an effective counselor. So if everything I've said lines up for you and you are still interested in applying, we would love to hear from you. Send your video application our way, and we look forward to meeting you. Learn to love better and be better loved.